It's almost Halloween, and of course, I'm dressed up. Can you tell what I am? Let me give you a little view here, all right? I want you guys to make a guess down below in the comments. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. All right, you done? You guessed? All right, so it's related to what we're making today. Today we're making tangy taco stuffed avocados by request. A lady named Laura Garcia requested that I make this, and I think she wanted fried avocado, but I'm going without the fried part because, you know me, I'm always kind of healthy. So that's what we're doing today, and we're making it with ground beef, and we're doing the usual toppings for tacos, kind of like what you see over here. We're gonna finish it off with some apple cider vinegar dressing, which is gonna give it a nice little tang and some really great flavor. You can make this any day of the week, you know, make a nice healthy meal, nice and quick for your family, and they're gonna love it. So I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after this. So to start our recipe, I've got my frying pan over some medium heat, and I'm gonna add some extra virgin, actually this is extra light olive oil to the pan. Pour about a tablespoon in there. I'm gonna add some finely diced onion. I've got some yellow bell pepper here for a little sweetness. And I've got some cauliflower rice. I'm going to give that a stir. And I'm going to toss in my ground beef. I've got some grass-fed beef here that I'm going to toss in, and we're going to break it up. And we're just going to cook this until the ground beef is done. And I want it into, you know, break it down into small pieces. And this will give the cauliflower a little bit of time to cook, because it's going to take a few minutes, and then we'll add some spices to this. Now, if you have an excessive amount of grease from the hamburger here, you can drain it out. So I just put a lid on it and pour it into a cup. All right, so once the hamburger looks like it's done, we're ready to add those spices. What I have here is some ground cumin and Ancho chili powder. Now, I like to use the Ancho chili powder because it has a nice smoky flavor to it that's nice and deep, and it's not that spicy, but it can vary, you know, to medium, anywhere from medium to low to mild, basically. And so it's just a nice, really good flavor. Now here I have some oregano and garlic powder. I just put them both together in the same dish. We'll need some salt, of course. And I've got a little bit of tomato sauce just to kind of, you know, sweeten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to add some water to this so that everything can mix in really well. Get everything combined and just cook it through. Let it cook for maybe 3 to 4 minutes or so. So I'm ready to go to put this thing together, but first I want to show you the condiments that I'm going to be using to finish up my tacos. So I've got some sour cream here in a squeeze bottle. I like to use a squeeze bottle because then I can control how it comes out, and it actually looks pretty decent. It looks kind of cute. I've got some sliced up cherry tomatoes. I have some iceberg lettuce because that goes with tacos really well. I have some shredded cheddar cheese. And then, of course, in this last container here is my apple cider vinegar dressing, which I hope that you will not miss in this recipe. I have a video for you. I'll leave it down in the description of the video where you can find it. Make it. It really adds a lot of tang and deliciousness to this recipe, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, so now we're going to work on our avocado. Make sure you pick one that's, you know, feels like it's just perfect. This one feels really good. That means hopefully that it won't be any black inside. Now the way we want to do this, and by the way, I never crack my knife on a seed just because you never know if it breaks. Like this one even has a crack in it and you can cut your hand, so I avoid that. Now you could fill these right now just the way they are, but you're not going to get a whole lot of filling in there because, you know, there's not a lot of room. The seed's not that big. So you can scrape out some of it, and a lot of times what I like to do too is just make cuts into my avocado without cutting the skin. And then it'll already be in nice little chunks when you scoop it out, which is kind of nice. And then you can take your spoon and kind of just, you know, take some of this out, put it in a bowl, set it aside. You can make guacamole with it. You can add it back on top and sprinkle it on top because it's already going to be kind of cubed up anyway. But I like to have a little more room in here to put some of that meat filling because it's pretty yummy. And then we'll just plate these up, get some of our delicious filling. Check this out. I'm using the slotted spoon so I don't get a lot of juice into the avocado. We can toss in a couple of these cherry tomatoes right on the outside like that. You can sprinkle over a little lettuce. And these are going to be so good, guys. And I'm going to go with some of the dressing. Make sure you shake it up because it'll separate. And I'm just going to spritz a little bit on there like that. See that? Perfect. Top it with a little bit of cheese. And if you want to put some sour cream, we got that. The squeeze bottle, like I said. And I might just put a little. All right, let's take a bite. It's kind of one of those, you know how tacos are kind of messy? Well, this one definitely fits that bill, but that's okay. The flavors are amazing. This is just delightful, guys. You can taste that Ancho chili powder, I think is just really right, spot on. Nice smoky flavor. Oh man, it just, all the flavors together, and that dressing really finishes it off. You get that little tang, my little taco tang going on there, you know, that's pretty good stuff. You guys gotta try this. Healthy for you. You're getting the good fats, you've got the protein, you get your little vegetables in there. We sneak in the cauliflower rice, and if you're feeding kids, they're gonna love this, and they're gonna eat healthy. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and you know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the recipe. Let me know if you'll make it. And if you do make it, how did you like it? I'd love to hear about it. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click the subscribe button along with the bell so you'll be notified when new videos come out. And we'll see you next time. Enjoy. Happy Halloween.